Anti-Russian sanctions have seriously backfired on Western economies, and Moscow hasn't even responded in kind. Still, a new package of sanctions from the UK is being rolled out, this time on luxury goods.
The export ban will come into force shortly and will make sure oligarchs and other members of the elite, who have grown rich under President Putin's reign and support his illegal invasion, are deprived of access to luxury goods.
Strong words, especially when essential economic spheres like that of energy are hurting. Who knows what further hikes in the price of gas and oil could mean for the European Union, which was already reeling from an energy crisis. If the West launches more sanctions, we may soon find out.
The prospect of large-scale disruptions to Russian oil production is threatening to create a global oil supply shock. The implications of a potential loss of Russian oil exports to global markets cannot be understated.
It's probably why, over the past 2 weeks, the supply of Russian oil to Europe has significantly increased. That's according to Gazprom. It's risen over 50% in both Italy and Poland, while in Croatia it's more than doubled in comparison to last year. And what if Moscow were to ban exports of raw materials to the West? Russia produces around half of the world's neon, which it supplies to Ukrainian factories, a gas necessary in the production of semiconductors, which are already in deficit globally. The conflict has even disrupted the industry, and sanctions could make the situation worse. But if the flow of Russia's rare metals like palladium and platinum stopped, well, that could be catastrophic.
If we have sanctions and we can't access that palladium, you have to expect disruption globally.
The United States banned the import of around 600 to 700,000 barrels a day of Russian oil. Till now, they haven't managed to find an alternative for that. By the end of this year, we would be reaching a level of constriction in the market or deficit to the extent that prices are bound to rise. If the West continues with the sanctions on Russia, I think we will see a breakdown in the global economy.
So the West got tired of barking and tried to go in for a bite, but to little avail. Perhaps the EU and UK and US just aren't as powerful as they once were.
Now the entire planet has to pay for the ambitions of the West, for their attempts to preserve by any means their world domination.
With the world's reliance on Russian resources leaving the US and its European allies in a bit of an awkward situation, it may be only a matter of time before Western leaders realize that diplomacy is a better option than sanctions.